Elon Musk, life journey, how he became the richest person in the world. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are discuss about a person who is not just a legend. He is a shining star also, and world's richest person, Elon Musk, the man who refused to give up. Before he became the richest man on Earth, before rockets carried satellites into the stars, before electric cars ruled the roads, there was a little boy sitting alone in his room, reading a science fiction book and dreaming of the impossible. His name, Elon Musk. He didn't come from wealth. He didn't have connections. He wasn't even the most popular kid in school. But what he did have was a dream. A dream to change the world and save humanity from its own limits. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. His father, Elon Musk, was an engineer. His mother, May Musk, a model and dietitian. Elon's childhood looked normal from the outside, but inside, it was filled with loneliness. His parents divorced when he was young. He spent most of his time reading, thinking, and imagining other worlds. He read 10 hours a day, finishing 2 books in one sitting, everything from Encyclopedia Britannica to Isaac Asimov's sci-fi novels. While most children played outside, Elon built worlds in his mind. But school was cruel. He was bullied mercilessly. Once, a group of boys threw him down a staircase and beat him until he blacked out. He was hospitalized with a broken nose and swollen face. Yet he never stopped dreaming. When asked later how he survived, Elon said, "If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it." At age 10, Elon discovered computers. It was love at first sight. He taught himself programming using manuals, no teachers, no internet. At 12, he created a game called Blastar and sold it for $500. That was the first time Elon realized you can build your own destiny with knowledge and creativity. But South Africa was a country filled with violence and racial division. Elon wanted to live somewhere with freedom, a place where innovation could thrive. So at 17, he left home with a single bag, a few dollars, and a heart full of dreams. In 1989, Elon left South Africa to avoid compulsory military service under apartheid. He moved to Canada, where his mother had citizenship. Life wasn't easy. He worked in farms, cleaned boilers, and did heavy labor to survive. He lived in tiny apartments, often skipping meals just to pay rent. There were no luxuries, no comfort. But in that struggle, Musk was building something far more powerful: resilience. He studied at Queen's University, then transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the US. There, he earned degrees in physics and economics. Even as a student, he was different. While others partied, Elon dreamed about colonizing Mars, building electric cars, and ending global dependency on oil. In 1995, Elon was accepted into Stanford for a PhD. But he left after 2 days. Say, Elon's quote, "I didn't want to study the internet, I wanted to build it." He started Zip2, a company that provided city guide software to newspapers. He and his brother, Kimball Musk, couldn't afford an apartment, so they slept in the office and showered at a YMCA. Days turned into nights, and nights into endless work sessions. Elon coded all night, selling the software by day. Finally, in 1999, Compaq bought Zip2 for $307 million. Elon earned $22 million. At 28, he was rich, but he wasn't satisfied. He once said, "I could buy fancy things, but what's the point? I want to solve real problems." Creation of PayPal and X.com With his Zip2 money, Elon founded X.com, an online banking startup. People laughed. They said nobody would trust the internet with money. But Elon saw the future. His company evolved into PayPal, which made sending money online simple and safe. In 2002, eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. Elon walked away with $165 million. He could have retired, bought islands, lived in luxury. Instead, he risked it all again. The boldest dream, SpaceX. Elon had a crazy idea. What if humans could live on other planets? He tried buying rockets from Russia. They laughed at him. So he said, "I'll build my own rockets." And in 2002, SpaceX was born in a small warehouse in California. The world mocked him. Experts said, "A private company can't build rockets. It's impossible." But Elon worked relentlessly. The first rocket, Falcon 1, launched in 2006. It exploded. So did the second. And the third. He poured his entire fortune, over $100 million, into SpaceX. He was broke. He had to borrow money to pay rent. Everything he built was falling apart. The Tesla struggle. At the same time, Elon had invested in another crazy idea: electric cars. He joined Tesla Motors, founded by Martin Eberhard, and became its main investor and CEO. But just like SpaceX, Tesla was failing. Production delays, technical problems, and financial disasters nearly killed the company. By 2008, both SpaceX and Tesla were dying, and Elon was on the verge of collapse. He said, "I had to decide, either fund SpaceX or Tesla. I chose both. I couldn't let them die." He split his remaining money between the two companies. He risked everything. And then, fate changed. The miracle moment. On September 28, 2008, SpaceX launched Falcon 1 for the fourth time. Everyone watched in silence. This time, it worked. The rocket reached orbit. Cheers, tears, and joy filled the room. That success saved SpaceX. A few months later, on Christmas Eve 2008, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract. And that very same week, Tesla received emergency funding to survive. The man who almost lost everything had finally won. The rise of a legend. From there, Elon Musk became unstoppable. Tesla launched the Model S, Model X, Model 3, and Cybertruck, revolutionizing electric cars. SpaceX launched reusable rockets and the Falcon Heavy. Starlink began bringing internet to every corner of the planet. Neuralink started exploring ways to connect the brain with machines. The Boring Company began digging underground tunnels to fight traffic. He even founded OpenAI, the same company that helped create ChatGPT. The vision beyond Earth today. Elon's biggest dream isn't wealth. It's Mars. He wants to build a self-sustaining city on the red planet, where humans can survive if Earth ever fails. Elon's quote, "I want to die on Mars, just not on impact." He works 16 hours a day, sleeps in factories, and lives simply. He doesn't care about luxury, only legacy. The message for dreamers: Elon Musk's story isn't just about money. It's about persistence, courage, and faith in impossible dreams. He was bullied. He was broke. He was laughed at, doubted, and almost destroyed. But he never stopped. He proved that greatness doesn't come from comfort. It comes from courage. The boy who once stared at the night sky from his window now sends rockets beyond it. Elon Musk, the man who refused to give up. The man who built the future. Not just future, he built a history in the world. So, everyone, this is the story of this legend person. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching this video.